Hey guys, happy Monday! High Performance Happy Hour is back. I'm a tad under the weather. I got a cold and I'm just feeling a little drained, but I have awesome content to bring to you guys this week for High Performance Happy Hour. And I've talked about this before. Hey, Michelle. Hello. I'm going to message you after this. Things have just been really hectic in a really good way, though. So much positive stuff, lots of emotions and creating and really beautiful stuff. So I think that's why I'm feeling a little bit. I'm very stuffed up today, and run down. But that is the beauty of creating balance in your life, is knowing when you get to put that effort in, and then also knowing when you get to surrender. So it's always that beautiful dance, you guys, and just being aware of that, finding that and creating that sweet spot between effort and surrender. So commit that to memory. It's very important. So today I wanted to talk with you guys about compassion and the power of it. And I took some notes on it for you because there were some big key points that I wanted to cover with you guys today. And anytime you hear me say something about compassion, just pop it in the comments, and it'll just create this beautiful discussion. So, compassion. First question, do you actually practice it? Do you know what compassion is? If you could think of a quick definition, pop it in the comments. What does compassion mean to you? And how can compassion really propel you forward when it comes to reaching those next levels of success in your life? And, compassion isn't weakness. Compassion is a sign of strength and courage and vulnerability. And it's the ability to understand the emotional state of another person or oneself. I'll say it again. Compassion is the ability to understand the emotional state of another person or oneself. So it's about emotional intelligence and being aware of other people's emotions as well as your own. And there is so much value in taking the time to really learn about compassion and the importance of cultivating it or practicing it in your day-to-day life, and not only for yourself but with others, personally and professionally. And one thing that I wanted to clear with you guys about compassion is that compassion and empathy are separate. They're two different things. They're not really the same. And I'll distinguish the differences for you right now. So with compassion is more about your perspective and how you perceive others. So when we're practicing compassion, it's all about shifting our perspective of others in terms of their reactions, their behaviors, and shifting that perspective. And empathy really is about putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. So that's really the difference. Is compassion is the shift in perspective, where is empathy is the quicker response to just putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. And honestly, when we are talking about cultivating and practicing compassion in our life, it's really about shifting from negative to positive, because so many of us, when we are in a situation that, triggers us, we quickly go to assuming the worst. If this resonates with you right now, give me like a like or a heart, and let me know that you're hearing this. Is that we as human beings like to assume the worst pretty quickly. And when we have more compassion, it really creates this beautiful awareness inside of us, and that we consciously make the shift to assuming the best in the situation, whether it's a personal situation or a professional situation. And just imagine having that awareness and being present to that shift, and what would be possible for you to create when you're assuming the best rather than assuming the worst. Imagine how much more quickly you move